Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an idea that honestly feels like a bit of a secret. It's built around just three little words, but they might just hold the key to completely reframing your entire day every single day. So yeah, let's unpack this thing.
So let me just start with this question. What if you could change your entire day in just 25 seconds? I know it sounds way too good to be true, doesn't it? But stick with me because that question gets right to the heart of what we're talking about today. This idea that the absolute smallest moments can have the biggest impact.
And this is it. This is our source material. Every morning, 25 seconds. That's all we've got to go on. It's mysterious, it's short, but it's the key to everything. So the big question is, what in the world does that actually mean?
Okay, so to really get the solution, we have to talk about the problem first. And, it's a problem that I think pretty much all of us are going to recognize. Let's call it the autopilot morning.
I mean, think about it. The alarm goes off. What is the very first thing you do? If you're like most of us, you grab your phone, and boom, instantly, you're just hit with this flood of everyone else's demands. Work emails, the news, social media notifications. You haven't even had a sip of coffee, and you're already reacting, not acting.
And you can really see the two paths here. There's that autopilot morning. It's reactive, you're distracted, you feel rushed, anxious. That's a morning, end of day, run by your inbox. But then there's the intentional morning. And that one is deliberate, it's focused, it's calm, it's grounded. It's a day you start on your terms. And believe me, that difference changes everything.
So, if that autopilot morning is the default, what's the alternative? This brings us right back to our little mystery. What exactly is this 25-second dawn? All right, let's finally pull back the curtain.
So here's the core of it. This is not some complicated 30-step morning routine. It is absolutely not about adding more stuff to your to-do list. It's the opposite. It's just a conscious choice to pause, right at the very beginning, before all the chaos gets a chance to grab you. It's about carving out this tiny little pocket of stillness just for yourself.
In the practice itself, it couldn't be simpler. Seriously, it's 2 steps, and you can do it before your feet even hit the floor. First, you just take one deep breath. That's it. You just acknowledge, okay, a new day is here. And second, you set one single positive intention for the day. It can be anything. Today, I'm going to be patient. Or today, I will focus. Simple as that.
And this is the key point. This is not about mapping out your schedule. It's not a logical exercise, it's an emotional one. You're not planning what you're going to do. You're deciding how you want to be. You are literally setting your own internal weather before the outside world starts throwing its storms at you.
Okay, so let's get into the why. How can something so small, 25 seconds, really, how can that possibly make a real difference for the rest of the day? Well, this is where it gets really, really cool.
It all comes down to leverage. The return on investment here is incredible. Just think about that. One single, tiny moment of intention, creating this ripple effect that can guide the next, 16 hours of your waking life. It's kind of mind-blowing.
So what's happening here is you're creating what some people call a cognitive frame. It's basically like giving your brain a filter for the day. So, for example, if your intention is to be patient, you're actually priming your brain to notice opportunities to be patient and to see that traffic jam not as a source of stress, but as a chance to practice that very intention.
And look at what starts to happen. These benefits just build on each other. You become less reactive because you have this little compass, your intention, guiding you. You start the day with a small win, which builds momentum. And of course, starting with just one positive thought, that sets the tone for your mood all day long.
So we've kind of unpacked the problem, we've laid out the practice, and we've looked at why it works. And now it's your turn.
Listen, if you take only one thing away from all of this, let it be this right here. Those first 25 seconds of your day, they belong to you. They don't belong to your boss or the news or social media. They are a completely blank slate, and you, and only you, have the power to write the very first word.
So, I'll just leave you with this final thought. This isn't about some massive, complicated life overhaul. It's not. It's about one breath and one single intention. So the only question left is, what will your 25-second dawn look like tomorrow?